The American flag is under attack on a college campus yet again, this time at UC Davis, where its student senate voted to remove the flag from its meetings. The bill stated, in accordance with the university, that the concept of the United States of America and patriotism is different for every individual. It should not be compulsory that the flag is in view at all times during Senate meetings.
So here with more on this, campus reform contributor Cabot Phillips. What the heck is going on out there?
We've got patriotism triggering people now. And look, this may be shocking to many of our viewers at home, but for anyone that has stepped foot on a college campus in the past few years, they know this is the environment we have now, where students are coddled and almost encouraged to be offended by everything. In this case, the American flag, which ironically enough protects their very right to peaceably assemble. They're now trying to remove it. And some people might see this and say, well, it's just a harmless procedural thing they're doing to make the flag not necessary. But make no mistake about it, the American flag for some time now has been under attack, and American exceptionalism to its core is now being questioned, especially on college campuses.
Very much so. We have a statement from the UC Davis senators and what they had to say about that. They said the bill only removed the mandate that the flag be at meetings, leaving it up to the members of the Senate whether they believe it to be appropriate to have the flag present. When we are united in understanding that everyone's definition of patriotism differs, and we want to celebrate that. So what would be an inappropriate time to display the American flag?
There is not an inappropriate time to display the American flag, but good luck telling these students that. And look, this isn't isolated. If this was one isolated incident, you could chalk it up to a few crazy college students. But we reported across the country at Leadership Institute's campus reform on all this craziness. And the University of New Mexico, a student was almost punished. He was forced to remove the American flag from his dorm window for making some students uncomfortable. We saw, everyone remembers, up at Hampshire College, where the school, after Donald Trump was elected, removed their flag because students needed to have conversations about what the American flag stood for nowadays. And so, again, this is a concerted effort. And when you no longer teach that America is something to be proud of, as most professors are now doing, they're not teaching American exceptionalism. These are the byproducts of that, and it's almost hard to be surprised that we're seeing this.
The irony is the student senator, we understand, who wrote this bill was recently naturalized as an American citizen. And we reached out to the author of the bill, and the university got no response.
Yeah, no, Cabot, your point is well taken. This is not an isolated incident. And when you don't have citizens who believe in their country, how do you perpetuate a republic? It gets pretty difficult.
Absolutely. And when you look at who these kids all voted for, most of these kids, they all love Bernie Sanders as their idol, and throughout his campaign, what was he doing? He was saying, look at Canada, look at Finland, look at Sweden, they're doing great. And so these students see those other countries and think America is no longer something to be proud of.
That's right. Well, Cabot Phillips, thanks a lot for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on.